Hi, we're just here to talk about Neuro Pride Ireland. Joanna, do you want to tell us a bit what Neuro Pride Ireland's about?
Yeah, so Neuro Pride Ireland is a festival, only online this year, hopefully in person next year as well. And it is to celebrate neurodivergent people. So autistic people, people with dyspraxia, dyslexia, dyscalculia, I think it's pronounced, ADHD, whatever you have, anxiety, depression, whatever it is, but from a positive point of view. So not a medicalized point of view, but to celebrate our differences. And we have various different events going on.
Brilliant. And Jacob, when is it happening?
It's happening from Monday, the 2nd of August, all the way through to the 8th of August on Sunday. And we have events all over the course of the week. Most of them are online. So basically, if you are stuck home or if COVID has you in restrictions, that's okay. You still have a community within your own space.
Brilliant. And Gillian, do people have to be diagnosed with a neurodivergency to attend?
No, not at all. Self-identification is perfectly valid. We absolutely don't need anybody to have a diagnosis, and we're not going to police whether you do or not. And we firmly believe that if you feel like you're neurodivergent, then you're neurodivergent enough to take part in neuro.
Awesome. And we also have events for allies also to attend. Like what's going to be one I'm really excited to host tomorrow is our Neurodivergency 101. We're going to be talking live over on YouTube, and people can type comments or questions. We're just going to be talking a little bit about what is neurodivergencies, neurodiversity as a concept, and all these type of things. And feel free to throw any question you have our way, and if we know the answer, we'll do our best. So whether you are an expert or whether you are an ally or you have no idea what all this is about, come on over to our Neurodivergency 101 and you might get some helpful information, I hope. What about you, Joanna? What's your favorite event?
There's too many to choose from. I think I'm looking forward to all the kind of meetups we have for different neurodivergent people. Especially, for example, we have an ADHD meetup on Friday at 8. So I'm very proud of myself because I just remembered that date without looking in my calendar. So if you are an ADHD or you have ADHD or you highly suspect that you do, just put it in your 5 calendars and we're going to have a blast. We're going to have all kinds of ADHD discussions and it's going to be fun.
Awesome. Jake, what's your favorite one?
I'm honestly looking forward to the games meet, just because I feel like a lot of these events are all specific around themes and stuff like that. And there's not enough of ones of just people sitting down and just having a crack and playing the game together. So we'll be playing Quiplash or Fibbage or, those online games. And it's basically just there to have a laugh among the community, I think it's on Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Saturday.
Oops, Saturday. My bad.
You're grand. And that's an over 18s only event.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Perfect. How about you, Gillian?
Well, I'm trying to decide between two. Like, I'm really looking forward to the parents meetup. That's on Tuesday, I think, at 8 o'clock. I'm really looking forward to just having a space where parents can talk and just talk about different things and the tips and tricks, share ideas, talk about it, because I don't think people are aware how many parents are actually neurodivergent themselves, and we don't really have that space. A lot of the spaces that are available to talk about these things tend to be overrun with typical parents who don't. It's a different perspective. It's a different way of being. So just to have that space to talk. And the other one I'm really looking forward to is Drag and Draw. That's just personally, I think it's going to be a great laugh. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I've heard the format and it sounds like it's going to be so much fun, and just a really good, like Jake was saying a bit about, just a place to have fun. No big discussions, no big, just fun, just hanging out, having a laugh and having a bit of fun. So I'm really looking forward to that as well.
Brilliant. And Nem, how about yourself?
Well, I'm really looking forward to Drag and Draw as well. It sounds like it's just going to be an absolute blast. But I am also looking forward to the big discussions. And so I'm particularly excited about the activists meet on, I think it's on Wednesday at 8. But I would advise everyone to check any dates I say to make sure if I'm correct. I'm never sure. I think it's going to be brilliant. It's going to be a space where different activists in all sorts of different areas, not just kind of neurodivergent, that do activism on neurodivergency, talk about how they got into it, any kind of tips and tricks they found, what are the kind of the differences when you're a neurodivergent person who's involved in this sort of thing. And it's also somewhere where so many of us are activists and advocates, and so many of us kind of want to be, or they aren't sure how to get involved or how to take it to the next level. So it's also somewhere you can just bounce ideas around and have a good chat with people like you, and maybe even like kind of go, oh, I'm working on that, you're working on that, brilliant, let's get together. So I'm particularly excited about that one.
Sounds amazing.
Can I be excited about something else I forgot to be excited
Yeah,
about?
of course.
The lightning talks we're having on Thursday at 8 o'clock. It's also for neurodivergent people on Zoom, and we have some amazing talks. So these are just very short talks, 5 to 7 minutes, where we just share one of our interests, and we have some amazing talks already. One about radioactivity, one about neurodiversity and justice system, about Korean drama, about asexuality, about many different topics. So like, if you are free Thursday, 8 o'clock, join us on Zoom to learn about all those topics.
Awesome. And considering you're talking about people joining you on Zoom, Joanna, how do people sign up?
I mean, we've had the sign up form on all the events that you can find on our website, neuropride.ie, or on the Facebook event pages. But if you want to sign up last minute, like you're watching this now, the Neuro Pride week has already started. I think it's easiest if you just send us an email to neuroprideIreland@gmail.com, or send us a private message on Facebook if you can, and we will send out the Zoom links.
Awesome. Thank you. So that's it. So most of the live events that we're all excited for are available on Zoom, which you can get by emailing neuroprideIreland@gmail.com or private message in the Facebook page. And then most of our lovely pre-recorded stuff, which the community and members of our organization team put together, is available over on our YouTube channel, Neuro Pride Ireland. Am I forgetting anything? Awesome. And Jacob, do you want, sorry, not Jacob, what am I saying? Sorry, I was looking at your screen there. Gillian, do you want to tell people a little bit what they should expect when they're showing up to these Zooms?
You mean in terms of communication and what's expected of participants? Yeah. So I suppose this is a neurodivergent, we are all neurodivergent ourselves, it's a neurodivergent event. So we're trying to make it as neurodivergent friendly as we possibly can. So we'll have a kind of communication strategy, so people can decide what level of communication they're comfortable with, and they can change that throughout the Zoom. So the easiest way to do that is to put a color after your name. So green if you're available to talk, red if you don't want to be interacted with. I think yellow, I can't remember if the middle one, that you want to initiate conversation. So that at the start of all the Zooms, we will go through this and we will explain what each one means and stuff like that. And there's no expectation to keep your camera on. There's no expectation, like literally do it whatever makes you comfortable. So you can come in your pajamas. You can fidget. You can be doing art. You can be doing crocheting. Basically, whatever you feel comfortable with, that's all that's expected, really. We will probably be disabling the general chat for accessibility reasons, but you'll be able to send messages or comments straight through to the hosts, and they will either call on you if you want to talk, or they will read it out if you prefer not to speak yourself. So yeah, and hopefully that will give everybody a level of comfort, and everybody will feel comfortable and confident within the Zoom. Also, there's no expectation that you stay for the whole thing. So if you want to leave, you can leave. You can come back. It's absolutely you do.
Awesome. Thanks, Gillian. So people can leave when they want, take comfort breaks when they want. And Jake, what if I'm 10 minutes late?
That's perfectly okay. You can come in as you please, you can leave as you please. As well as that as well, it doesn't have to be you. If you have a support person or someone just to keep you calm or keep you regulated around, they're welcome to come as well. We would ask though, because this is a neurodivergent community, that they would say leave comments and questions and stuff to the neurodivergents they're supporting, as they are the main focus. But yeah, 10 minutes late, you can leave 10 minutes after being in, that's fine too. Have a support person, that's fine, it's all good.
Thank you. And Nem, is there any other accessibility notices that people should be aware of?
Mostly just that you can make your needs known to us. You do you, and we'll do whatever we can. We are working on captioning all of our video output and audio output. It is being done by volunteers, and obviously we're very busy this week and very excited, but we are prioritizing it, and we will be reposting all of our content with transcripts where possible or where relevant, with audio captions and anything else. And if there's something that we haven't got or we haven't thought of, let us know and we'll do our best to make that happen too.
Awesome, thank you. And all of our Zoom meets will also have the auto captions turned on during our Zoom meets. And if you're interested in reading more about these guidelines we have for our events, if you go onto our website, neuropride.ie, you'll find them there. And I will post a link below this video also. And finally, Joanna, is there anything else people should know or anything else you want to say as one of the coordinators?
Yeah, I just hope everybody will enjoy the event. And I mean, Pride is a very complex kind of idea, and maybe the easiest way to see it, if you don't want to get into a complex discussion, is the opposite of shame. So let's not be ashamed of who we are, let's be proud of who we are. It also means that, for example, I think we've had messages regarding our arts events that we haven't mentioned yet. We have already the drag and draw, but we also have another arts and craft session where we just hang out together, and there is a scene making session on Friday, and there's a dance session on Tuesday. And people have, I think, already messaged asking, oh, I don't know how to draw, I'm not a good dancer. And like, really just come as you are. You don't have to be perfect. You can be a complete beginner. Like, all abilities and all needs and all views and identities are welcome. So let's just enjoy this together.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
we'll have the online art gallery as well, and an online poetry corner on our website. So as well as our events, do keep an eye on our website to see just sharing the creativity and the vast array of talents and insights and differences within the neurodivergent community online.
So considering we have 29 different things planned for over the next week, can you believe that we done this in the last 6 weeks?
Absolutely not, it's crazy.
And
but look,
we're
good team behind us, so yeah.
And a great community who gave us so much of their time and who trusted us with their content, and were so supportive of all this. None of this would have been possible if it wasn't for those community members reaching out, offering to help, offering to platform us, offering to give us their content so we could platform them. And we are extremely grateful to everybody who has helped create Neuro Pride, whether you just shared a post or liked one of our photos, or you have sent us in multiple poems. We are so grateful to every single one of you. So
especially also maybe to thank all the people who sent in educational videos. So all the people who took the time to educate the general public about their different neurodivergencies or conditions.
Yeah.
And also all the people who decided to be interviewed, who decided to share their story and their perspective. So thank you very much for all your contributions, if you're watching right now.
So So this week, 2nd to 8th of August, all online, all free, events for neurodivergent people, events for allies, an event for children. We have creative events. We have events for the LGBTQAI+ community. We have general meetups. We have games. We have so much, and then platforming all these incredible people, getting to help educate and make people realize some of the things around our neurodiversities. What a week we have in store. So for all the information you may need, check out neuropride.ie. And if you have any questions or you want to sign up, email us to neuroprideIreland@gmail.com. Thank you. So happy
Thank
Pride.
you.
Happy Pride.
Happy Neuro Pride.
Right.